Hey, what's up, guys? What's going on? Daria Jackson-Legagneur here from Brooklyn and from willieanddaria.com, where we show you how to build your business by leveraging social media. So what is up? What's going on? Give me a sec. I just want to make sure that I'm coming in okay. As of right now, I can't really tell. So as you're jumping on, say, hey, let me know where you're coming from. Let me know if you can hear me. That would be awesome sauce. I do see Sharon. What's up, Sharon? Let me know. Holla in the comments, Sharon. Let me know that you are, that you can hear me, and that way I know I can continue on. I know that there's a delay. So just let me know. I'm going to be taking care of a couple of things as the rest of the crew jumps on. How is it? Are you enjoying the weather? I mean, finally, it looks like spring may be here. It certainly is feeling like spring. I hope it's feeling like spring in your area, those of you that are jumping on. Yeah, I'm jumping on really quick today. I have a meeting at about 6:15 with a couple of people checking out my deal. And I got dance rehearsal at 6:30, so that's going to be interesting. But I will get there. I'm going to be a little late, but I will definitely get there. We are up on Sunday. We're going to be ministering on Sunday, so I'm looking forward to that. So I definitely got to make rehearsal. But first things first, definitely want to hang out with you guys and kick it with you guys. I was listening to a wake-up call this morning, and it just talked about adversity. And then also I have a girlfriend that's experiencing some serious adversity, and it just seems like it just keeps coming back. So it was just something I wanted to share with you guys before I jump on. And I just want to let you know that I really, really appreciate you jumping on when I go live. So, hey, what's up, Stacy? What's going on, girl? Good to see you. Good to see you. Let me know if you can hear me. What's up, Wayne? What's up? What's going on? Let me know, guys, if you can hear me, and that way we can get started. It just motivated me to talk about adversity, because as long as we are living, we're going to experience adversity. So we might as well just put an H on our back, handle it, and keep it moving, right? Not let it get us down. So in the comments, let me know, let me know if you've been living on this side of the world, telephone, and you experience adversity. I know I have. I've experienced some serious stuff. So let me know in the comments whether you would experience some adversity. While I am still getting some stuff together here, I'm still not sure, guys, if you can hear me. So let me know. Somebody just put in the comments here, your volume is good. That way I know I can keep going. All right. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Hold on. All right. Here we go. Here we go. I think I'm good. Hey, what's up, Tamiko? What's going on? All right. I got my volume up, and I'm just going to kick it. So, what do you do when adversity? Oh, cool. Thank you. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. So what do you do when adversity comes your way? You really have, hey, what's up? You can hear, cool. Yes, girl. Yes. And so have I, but one thing I want to let you know is when it comes to adversity, and I don't know if you saw my post earlier, but adversity is not something that you go through. It is something that you grow through. So I think that's why we were put on this earth, because we know the game of life. There's going to be some turns. There's going to be some curves. There's going to be some dips. There's going to be some highs, some lows. So when we experience this journey through life, we need to know how to deal with all of that. Because I mean, what kind of place would this be if everything was everything went smoothly? We got everything we wanted. We got the A because, we wanted it. We didn't have to work for it. What kind of place would this be? How boring would that be? We got to have some challenges. We got to have some ups. We got to have some downs along the way so that we can appreciate what it is that we have. So, when we talk about adversity, I cannot speak about adversity without talking about gratitude. Gratitude is big. I hope that each and every day that you are thinking about things that you are grateful for, or the people that you're grateful for. We have so much in our lives that sometimes when we do hit adversities, we forget, what it is that we have. So I highly suggest that every day you think about at least 3 to 5 things that you are grateful for, whether you're in a relationship, that you have a job, that you have a roof over your head. It may not be the roof that you want, but you have one, because you have, so many people that are out there that are homeless. So many people are just losing their jobs left and right. And what motivated me to talk about this today was that I have a girlfriend that I don't know what it is, but every so often she loses her job. She gets laid off, and she has a degree. She's very credentialed in her field. So there are times when it's very hard for her to get the salary that she's accustomed to. She has lost her home. She's been homeless and just, totally without, not to mention that she has medical issues, and she has hit rock bottom. And I'm just like, wow, I thank God that I've never lost a job. I was blessed to leave a job when I was done with it and secure another one, but I've never been laid off. I thank God for that. I know there's some people in my family that's been laid off 1, 2, 3, 4 times. I really don't know what that's like, and I don't want to find out what it's like, and with 2 years left to work before I retire, that is my goal, to hang in there for 2 years and be gone. But, when you hit, when you experience adversity, you have choices to make, and of course, when it hits, you get that what is it? That eviction notice, or that notice that you're about to get laid off, or whatever it is when it comes to adversity, death, whatever it is. The immediate reaction is like, oh my God, why me? And you go into a state and you're upset, you're screaming, you're kicking, all that stuff. We all do it, right? But after that, you have choices, so you make a choice. What are you going to do now? This is the situation. This is, and a lot of times before adversity hits, there's handwriting on the wall. You do get a warning sign, but a lot of times we do, we ignore them. So now it's here. What are we going to do? We don't argue. We don't fight. We cursed, kicked, scream, all of that, right? Get it all out. Right? Now, what are you going to do? So you have a choice. You have a choice. You can continue to have a pity party and have people all around you feeling sorry for you. Oh, I feel so bad for you. Oh my God. I don't know what I would do if I was in your situation. All of that, who wants to hear that? But then some people do, right? Or you assess the situation and say, okay, I'm a conqueror, right? I wasn't put on this earth for this. God didn't put me here, or I'm not in this situation to be left alone. All right, let me see. Let me explore all my options. What can I do? Who can I call? Right? Because while you're in adversity and you take the role of a pity party, you're upset, feeling sorry for yourself, looking for attention in that way, you're not going to get anywhere. You're not going to get anywhere. You're going to continue. You're going to experience the adversity even longer because that's where your head is at. But once, you decide that you're going to rise above it, you're going to start, you start seeking out solutions. You're going to find solutions, and solutions come quicker than what, you expect. So what's some adversities? Like I said, you could have lost your job. Let's say your marketing sucks in your job. I mean, in your business, right? You're not getting any clients, right? It's just so much. It's just so much. You gained a lot of weight, right? What are you going to do about it? Take a moment. I learned this in landmark education. If you know anything about landmark education, or went through it, heard of it, put in the comments landmark education. I learned this from landmark that, what helped me was that I had the opportunity that weekend to really sit down and think about who I was being, right? Around that time, my husband and I, we weren't doing well. We were arguing and fighting, and not literally fist fighting, but it was just a lot of tension around us. We couldn't communicate without somebody getting highly upset. We just was in a horrible place. Our relationship was very tumultuous. And he suggested that I go to Landmark because he had already, experienced it. And I was like, yeah, right. I'm not the problem. You're the problem, right? But I went kicking and screaming. And that weekend, I really had a chance to evaluate my relationships. And that one in particular, because that one was like right here, right? And I really got to see who I was being, that I had to apologize, because, of course, when you're at odds with each other, in his mind, we're pointing a finger at each other. He feels that I'm the problem. I feel that he's the problem. But none of us took the time to really sit down and think about what was the contribution that we both brought to the issue. And once I sat down and really thought about what it is that I brought to the issue, to the relationship, I was able to apologize. You should have seen us. We were on 34th Street. I'll never forget this. The assignment was to call that person on the break and apologize to them. So I was like, oh God, I don't feel like doing this. I don't want to. So all of us are up and down 34th Street, 34th Street, and over there by Madison Square Garden, and we're all on the phone. Some of us across the street, some of us down the block, and we all doing the assignment because I had made a commitment to myself. I'm gonna play I'm gonna play full out. I paid for this. I came here. So let me just do it. Because at first, my initial thought was like, I ain't doing that. But I did it. And I called. And once I started talking, I started crying. Boo-hooing. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my God, it was horrible. But you know what? I felt so much better because I was able to get it out. And then because I made that phone call, we was able to really sit down and just evaluate, where we were, even though, at that point we were separated and he was doing what he was doing, I was doing what I was doing, but we were both able to sit down and just evaluate, where we were, what we were thinking. And, when we got back together, our relationship was even stronger because all that stuff we done aired out, you know, all the stuff that was hindering our relationship, all the stuff that was just, you know, shooting daggers at us both. We were able to honestly, openly just sit down and hash it out, talk about it without hurting each other, but just stating it for what it was. And it just helps. It makes you feel so much better. It's like a cleansing, you know, when you're able to get it out. So when you experience adversity, that doesn't mean that the world is over. It doesn't mean that you're a failure. It doesn't mean that you are that person, you know, because you lost your, you know, your job, you're a bum, you know, or you're dumb, or you're stupid, or, you know, whatever the case may be. You may have made a mistake that didn't serve you well, you know. I mean, we all go through it. So when you experience adversity, it is something that you grow through, and you must make a decision. Hey, this is what I'm going to do so that I can overcome it. So just know that you have a choice. You always have choices. You know, as Miriam had put in the comments, you have choices throughout your life. And sometimes we make good ones and sometimes we make bad ones. But in the adversity, you get to decide, okay, this is how I'm going to handle it. This is who I'm going to be, and begin being that person before it actually happens. And you'll be surprised. You know, you'll be able to look back at that adversity and go, wow, you know, I was in a bad place, but I overcame it. You know, so, you know, if you're in a bad relationship, it can be fixed. The first thing, the only person that you have control over is you. So work on you. Be conscious of who you're being. If your marketing sucks, fix it. Find out what it is that you're doing wrong. Get with somebody. Hire a coach. You know, instead of beating yourself up, this thing don't work. I tried this, I tried that. And you can do everything under the sun. But if your head is not right, you know, you can know every marketing strategy known to man. But if your head is not right, you're not going to do well. Hey, what's up, Earl? You know, so adversity does not mean that the world is the end of the world. It doesn't mean that you're the worst thing that you know, the worst thing that ever walked on earth, because as you go through life, you're going to experience a lot of adversities. You know, it was funny. I was talking to one of my girlfriends. She buried her mom not too long ago. And she said to me, you know, you just never know the strength you have. Because I told her, you know, my mom is still living. And I can't even imagine burying my mom. But I know that that day is going to come one day. You know, either she going to bury me or I'm going to bury her. Right. But, you know, she said, you just don't realize the amount of strength that comes over you, you know, when you have to, you know, handle that, make the arrangements, you know, handle her affairs, you know, whatever it is, clean out the apartment, you know, whatever, you know, just that day, her celebration, her homegoing, picking out her clothes. I mean, it's a whole process you go through when it comes to death. I even think about, you know, that one day my husband and I are not going to be together. You know, that's an adversity, you know, thank you for the love. And I know that I'm not talking about the most sexiest topic or the most attractive topic, but as long as you're living on this place called Earth, you're going to meet adversity. So you might as well decide that you're going to put an H on your back and handle it and move forth, as opposed to wallowing in your sorrows and not moving at all. You know, some people let adversity get to them till they never recover. You know, that's why you have to love yourself and, you know, love who you are, you know, love you from the inside out, you know, all your imperfections and all, because none of us are perfect. Some of us may have a big mole right here on the side of our face. Some of us may have discolorations, one eye bigger than the other, one less finger, but it doesn't take anything away from you. You're still beautiful. You're made in God's image, and God stamped us very good. The last time I checked the word, right? So, you're gonna, hey, what's up, Alexander? So you're gonna meet adversity, and it's all good. It's all in how you handle it. It's all in what you choose. So of course I want you to choose life. I want you to choose getting past it. I want you to choose growing from it, and it'll just make it a lot easier to handle the next adversity, because you're gonna, I remember one of my pastors had said, I think it was Pastor Youngblood. He said, we're all in 3 stages of our lives. We're either in a storm, about to go into a storm, or coming out of a storm. And each of us are in one of those places. We're about to go into a storm, we're in a storm, or we just came out of one. And believe me, when you just come out of a storm, you're going to meet another one at some point. So you want to continue to work on yourself, love yourself, think about everything that you're grateful for. Love your family, love your loved ones, let them know that you love them, and do good and just serve. And when that adversity comes, you'll see how easy it is for you to get over it after you made the decision. Okay, I done kicked and screamed and yelled and cursed. All right, now it's time for me to, to grow. It's time for me to move through it. All right, I'm not going to stay here. You make a decision. I'm not staying in this place. A second, an hour, a day, whatever it takes. But I'm not staying here. I'm moving forth. Surround yourself around people that love you. Have someone pray for you, but just don't stay in that state. Make sure that you make the choice so that you can grow through it. All right. So I hope you got value from this. Thank you for hanging out with me. Like I said, I know this was not a sexy topic, but it was definitely something I wanted to talk about because of something that I listened to earlier in a conversation that I had with a girlfriend. So I hope that this inspired you. And, if you're building a business, I do have some my K.I.S.S formula that I can give to you for free. You can head over to willieanddaria.com. You can pick that up. And, if you want to talk more about this topic, sure, inbox me, because this thing is real. So have a wonderful evening, and I will see you on the next video. Have a great day. Peace.